material girl. I'm a Chanel and boo. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Long time no see. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. Today we are going to do like a quick date night makeup routine slash wine chat. Like, we're just gonna do our makeup, chill, and drink some wine, you know, talk about some hot topics that I've been having on my mind. So yeah, if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, so because this is a chit chat, I might forget to say stuff as I'm doing it, but if I forget, everything will be in the description box. So I'm gonna start off using the El Maquillage brow pen in the color Espresso. So the first thing we're gonna get into is Summer Walker's album. So I've listened to it a couple times. Like, now this is just my opinion. Like, don't come for me. But I feel like, and this is like personal to me, because I feel like when Over It came out, you know, I was in a relationship. I'm still in a relationship, but when Over It came out, I was in a relationship. Summer was in a relationship with London. So I feel like the topic she was talking about, I could relate to a lot more. With Over It, she's more, you know, talking about her heartbreak, her, you know, becoming a baby mother, her family being broken apart. And although, you know, I appreciate her vulnerability and her story, and I love how open she's been with her supporters throughout the way, and especially through her music, this one just didn't resonate with me as much as Over It did. I kind of feel that way about the production too. Like, I don't know, like the beats on Over It just oh, I hate to give that man any credit, but the beats on Over It, like the beat selection, the production overall, it was just chef's kiss. Like, it was just so good. Like, it was. The song that I'm loving the most personally, I would say, is definitely Unloyal. Like, I've had Unloyal on repeat. I guess I'm unloyal, baby. Like, the whole, it just has like a very soulful vibe to it. Like, I just really love it. And of course, my girl Ari Lennox is on it, so that made me love it even more. I like Unloyal. I like Toxic. I do like the song with Omarion on it too. I really like that song. That song was like real sexy. I think it's called Screwing. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I really like that song. Those are like the main songs that really like stood out to me though. Like the other ones, I don't know, I gotta re-listen to them. But like, I don't know, I felt like when I listened to Over It, like Over It was automatically like no skips. Like, I didn't want to change nothing. Like, every song just like hit different. So I'm gonna go in with my NARS concealer under my eyes. Usually I would use my LA Girl Pro concealer, but I think I ran out. But yeah, Over It was just like, my favorite song on Over It is Me, and it's another song. But anyway, I'm still proud of Summer. Very much proud of her. Like, she's definitely breaking records with this new album. And like I said, it might not be my favorite, but I'm being ghetto, y'all. I'm gonna cut open because I know it's product in here. I'm like, I don't want to give up on it. Like, I know it's product in here, so I'm just gonna cut the bottom open, you know, get the product that's in there, get my money's worth. But yeah, like, I see that she's like breaking records. Like, what does it say? The biggest album debut by a female identifying artist ever on Apple Music. Like, that's huge. When I do my eyebrows, I gotta stay quiet. So oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever done my makeup lit. I feel lit already. What is it I'm drinking? Behringer Maidenbine White Zinfandel. I haven't had this in a minute. I don't really know. I don't really know what it's hitting for. My eyebrows are so much easier to do when my eyebrows are actually done. Like when they're actually like shaped. Like when I have to create my own shape. When I have to create my own shape, like it's a little bit harder for me to maneuver. And also like the first eyebrow always ends up getting like too much product. So I feel like in the midst of trying to clean the product up, I do stuff like that. Okay. It's fixable. There's nothing we can't fix. And I forgot to put on primer. Remember in my previous makeup tutorial, makeup video, whatever you want to call it, I was talking about how my eyebrows are like cousins and not twins or even sisters. Somebody commented they should at least be sisters. You right. That, I don't know, that wine don't, I think I'm making it worse. That wine don't taste like wine. It tastes like dark liquor. So usually when that happens and I get concealer on the actual brow, I just go in with the brow pencil again and just like kind of go over like where I messed up at. I kind of don't want to mess with them no more because I feel like so anyway, yeah, I'm definitely proud of her for, you know, because that whole thing with London, like, you know, I keep up with the blogs and stuff, so I was seeing like all the baby mama drama and all that, and like I was really rooting for them because at the height of their relationship, like they were really like a very cute couple, and he just, I don't know, he's like so embarrassing. I just feel so bad for her. But I'm also glad that she's healing from it. Well, I hope she is healing from it. You know, I pray she is healing from it. Because, you know, getting cheated on, you know, it's definitely not something easy. And then to have it be so public and all that other stuff, it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, so I am... So usually on the bottom of my eyebrows, I go in with concealer. But on the top of my eyebrows, I go in with my foundation. Because it gives it more of like a natural look, I feel like. I don't really like when my eyebrows look super highlighted on the top and then I have to blend it into my foundation. It's kind of annoying. So I just put the foundation on the top and the bottom. I still don't feel like they look. This one is like slightly longer, but I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, but anyway, next we're gonna talk about the Real Housewives. Now, I only watch the Black Real Housewives, so that's Potomac and Atlanta. Actually, I lied. I did get into Salt Lake City because it looked good. Well, the first season was pretty good, but like, I don't know, the second season, when I saw the previews, I didn't really have any desire to watch it. So like maybe I'll catch up on it, you know, on a day where like I don't have work or something, I'm just home. Cause I don't know, like it just, it didn't catch my eye. Ah! Jesus, oh god, oh jeez, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, see, that's why I just be leaving it alone. I don't do no extra stuff because as soon as I make it look nice and then I go and try to add something in there, I do something stupid. And then next thing you know, it's looking crazy again. Oh my gosh, see, this is why I don't drink and do my makeup at the same time, because now look at me. Now what's going on? Now this one is like super short and the other one is like super long. This just makes me want to say like, this just makes me want to say like, cut the cameras. Like, I just want to cut the cameras now, like. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna start with talking about Atlanta. So first of all, and don't kill me, because I know how you girls like to tussle. My favorite housewife at the moment, well, now she's not a housewife, as we found out, is Portia. My fellow, you know, Cancerian. And I found out, well, we all just found out that, you know, she's leaving the show. And then we also found out that Cynthia Bailey was leaving the show as well. Like, Cynthia, I don't know, I feel like Cynthia's was long overdue. You know, Cynthia's been on the show for a while. You know, she's gotten married. We've seen her get divorced. You know, she's definitely gone through the motions. And, you know, I appreciate her presence. But, you know, at times, you know, since she was a little boring. Like, sometimes she was boring. Like, sometimes. And I just feel like now, you know, it's time to move on. Like, I feel like she, you know, yeah, like, she's had her time. I definitely agree with her decision to depart from the show. You know, she's been on there for a while. But Portia, although I understand, you know, I'm sure she got a, well, she did get a bigger opportunity. Like, she got her own spinoff and whatnot. Like, I don't know, I just really liked her on the show. I thought she brought a really, like, youthful and fun energy to the show. And I'm really sad to see her leaving. And I'm really scared for what's gonna happen to the franchise. Like, I'm not as excited to watch. I'm not gonna hold you, because Nene's gone, Phaedra's gone, Sheree, I think Sheree's back. But, like, the originals that really made it, like, poppin', they're all leaving or they're gone. And, you know, of course, Nene had, like, that public spat with Andy Cohen and Bravo and all them, you know, calling them racist. So, like, that has never happened. Like, I'm sure they've had disagreements and stuff, but publicly, like, calling them racist and stuff like that. Or, like, saying something along those lines of saying she was untreated fairly because she's a black woman. Like, that's never happened. So, I really don't think that there's any chance of them bringing Nene back. I actually just saw, like, in an interview, she was talking about, you know, oh, you know, after, you know, everything that happened, you know, if her and Andy can sit down and chat, that she would be willing to come back. But, you know, I was in my head like, I don't know, like, I don't think Andy and them want you back after, you know, you called them racist and stuff, you know, on the television. I mean, not on the television, on social media and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if they would want you back. So after she went on whatever TV show that was and said that, you know, she would be willing to go back, Andy kind of gave this, like, cryptic message, like, saying that, you know, he's not gonna address her publicly, which kind of told me, like, he's not with it, like. And I kind of understand, you know. I'm like, you did call them racist. So, like, I don't know why you would want to go back and work with someone that you call racist, and vice versa. Why would they want to go back and work with you? So, I am going to use this KAB Cosmetics contour palette. Now, I got this from BoxyCharm, so I'm not really sure where you can buy it at. But I'm going to go in with the color Bronze. But, yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. So, yeah, I'm really sad, though, because I really would have liked to see Nene back. Especially, you know, rest in peace, Greg Lease. But especially, like, with that happening, you know, it would definitely have been, you know, interesting to see kind of how she's been holding up and, you know, her family. And, you know, she's an OG. So, you know, I think all the fans want to see her back to some extent. Like, honestly, Nene is just good reality TV in general. Like, she's just the queen of memes, the queen of punchlines, okay? But anyway, now we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. Now I'm going in with sculpted, so I'm going to use, like, all these down here and kind of just blend them in different places. Like, I'm not really, like, I don't really have a set plan. I'm just kind of doing whatever feels right at the moment. But yeah, So I'm gonna tell y'all my favorite castmate before I say my opinion, so that y'all know I'm biased. Right now, I would say at this very moment, my favorite castmate is Dr. Wendy. Now, I feel like for Wendy's sophomore season, she's really killing it. Like the first season, I was like, okay, like, you know, I was happy to see, you know, a fellow African woman, you know, a smart, educated woman. That was cool. But like when her only read became, you know, doctor, I'm like, okay, girl, like, we gotta find some new reads. Like, we gotta read these girls, you know, they writes for real. So, you know, when she came back the second season, you know, I was like, okay, you know, I'm interested to see what it's given. Personally, with the whole Giselle talking about her husband and her surgery, I feel like Wendy is completely justified in how she's coming for her at the reunion, because you tried to say that, one, I got my surgery because my husband was cheating. You brought the rumor to television that, like, a lot of them get rumors from blogs, from people in their DMs, but not everything has to end up on these shows. And Giselle decided to take her behind and take that one rumor and bring it on the show, and they all knew it wasn't true. So it was like, it was obviously shady, and I'm like, damn, like, so your fellow soror, like, I thought they was gonna be besties. I'm like, y'all sorors and stuff, that's crazy. But yeah, like, you know, so I feel like Wendy's completely justified in how hard she's going over her family and over her husband, you know, because she has a beautiful family unit. Her and her husband seem like they're a great couple. Like, they have an awesome friendship, awesome chemistry. Right now I'm mixing my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear. I wear the shade New Caledonia. This is my winter shade. I'm also going in with my Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear in the color 420. So usually I mix them because, like, in the summertime, I don't know, like, obviously, you know, my summer shade, my winter shade, they change. But, you know, the NARS was looking a bit too light, so I was like, no, let me just mix it with the Fenty. And I kind of just been doing that ever since, because it's been working. Like, you know, I've kind of been able to get, like, my perfect shade out of those two. Like, not too dark, not too light. See? Yeah, like, I just feel like she's justified in how hard she's going at her. Like, you know, you're not going to attack my family and say, oh, I got surgery because, you know, my husband is cheating and blah, blah, blah. And then think that stuff is gonna be sweet. Like, no, absolutely not. As for the newcomer Mia, like, I'm good off Mia. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not, I don't dislike her. I'm not, like, I don't like her either. She don't really bring anything for me. When it comes to the whole Mia versus Candace thing, again, don't fight me, but I am on Candace's side because Mia started it. And I do think that Candace makes a point, you know, about how everybody does start with her. You know, Candace is usually just defending herself. Does she go below the belt sometimes? Yes. So, y'all, funny story. As y'all probably see this, like, big old scratch on my head. It's been on my head for a couple weeks, which is why I have not been filming, because I've been waiting for it to heal before I can apply any makeup on my face. It's making me really sad. Like, I'm trying not to be insecure about it, but I am showing y'all because obviously y'all are gonna see it on camera. I can't hide it. But I'm not gonna put makeup over it. I'm probably just gonna, like, pull my wig, like, a little bit forward over it so that, you know, nobody can see it. But yeah, so if you see it, that's what that is. It's healing though. It's getting there. It's been like this, like, week 3, right? I got it like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. But anywho, yeah, like, I feel like once Mia was at her video shoot, Candace's video shoot, you know, being messy, calling her video shoot low budget, going around, you know, to her mother, asking her about, you know, how Chris is being paid, even though, you know, her mother was dead wrong in answering the question and entertaining it and going around to, you know, all the other women. Yes, her mother was dead wrong for that. But Mia was definitely wrong too. Like, I didn't really like that, and then she tried to act like she ain't do nothing wrong, or like, you know, I feel like, okay, Candace didn't know about Mia's mom. Okay, that's warranted. I feel like it was kind of like a, you know, like a yo mama response. It definitely wasn't like, not saying it was the right thing to do, but like, for example, if you watch Married to Medicine, everybody knows how like Heavenly, when she don't got no comeback, her comeback is yo mama. I feel like that's kind of the moment that Candace had. You know, like, I don't think she knew about Mia's mom, but I feel like she was, you know, Candace called it Jonin. But, you know, I just feel like it was like a simple, like, oh, I don't got no comeback. I'm just talking about your mother. Just to, you know, just to talk. Little did she know that, you know, Mia's mom actually, you know, had like a difficult past. And that they were still rekindling their friendship, which she did apologize about later. But it's like, I said, I don't think that here was, I bought a new one. But yeah, that's why I said I don't feel like Candace is all the way, like, I don't think she needs to be like everybody's saying, oh, she's wrong and Candace's mouth is reckless. Like, honestly, all of these women have reckless mouths. Like, I don't know if anybody remembers Ashley's first season, or that season where she dragged Katie for filth when Katie called her dumb. You know, like, they all have very vicious mouths. Like, Candace just, you know, is very quick with it, and sometimes she goes like, they be here, like they be here with the shade, and she'll go all the way like there. Like, she goes to the gutter with it. You feel me? So I definitely understand what people say about her. Like, she kind of takes it too far, but like, you can't dictate how somebody's gonna respond to you if you come for them. Like, some people will drag you, and that's what Candace does. Like, all these women fight with their words. They would be lying if they said they didn't, and I don't think Candace needs to learn how to fight or all that other stuff he would be saying. Like, no, because all these women on all these franchises fight with their words. All of them. So I don't think that Candace is any different, or she should be held at some standard. Like, I don't like how Andy was talking to her like that. Like, you don't talk to Nene and them like that. Like, you wasn't talking to Phaedra like that. You know, all of them have, you wasn't talking to Giselle like that. Like, Giselle, although her mouth isn't reckless, like, the stuff that she repeats is reckless. Like, the rumors she repeats is reckless. So it's like, hold everybody to the same standard. Like, don't just, you know, it's not just Candace, you know. So although I don't agree with everything that Candace does, I also don't think that she's 100% wrong in this, because Mia started a fight that she couldn't finish. Y'all, so because of my camera just died, I just applied my concealer. First of all, I put hella concealer on. I don't even know why I did all that, but I applied my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toffee under my eyes. But yeah, what was I saying? And my T-zone and whatnot. But yeah, I don't think that Candace's mouth is any more or less reckless than the others. I feel like she's quick with her words, and she takes it there real quick. Like, it's very 1 to 10. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 1 and then 10 with her. Like, there's no in between. And, you know, that's just how she is. But I don't think she should get persecuted any more than the other women, because, you know, she's quicker with her words. Like, the girls just need to come with it with the reads, you know. That's not Candace's fault. But yeah, they were talking about her first. They were talking about her husband. They were talking about, and her mom. I don't want to talk about people's mamas, because, you know, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I just really feel bad for her, because, like, her mom was like, you know, kikiing about it. Like, I understand she doesn't like Chris, and she might have her reservations about Chris, but that should stay, like, between them and her family, because at the end of the day, once you go outside, like, even if you're not a fan of, you know, the husband, you're still supposed to be your daughter's biggest fan, and at the end of the day, that's her husband. So it's like, for you to just be kikiing with the girls. Like, that's not your whole daughter, you know, like that really like threw me off. And like that, when she broke down about it at the reunion, I was like, damn, like that's real, because her mom was really wild for that. She really was. Right now I'm just blending it in right now, 'cause I didn't like how white and ashy I was looking just now, so I'm just like blending it. I'm really trying not to touch this scar, but it's so hard. It's so hard not to touch it. It's so hard not to touch it. But anyway, so yeah, those were the biggest takeaways I got from the reunion. And Giselle, that whole Giselle and Jamal mess, like, it's enough. Like, obviously she's not with the man no more. He's not with her. She's not with him. She's moved on. Let's let her go. Like, she was embarrassed twice. He was cheating on her. She cheated on her multiple times. It is what it is. Like, let's leave it alone. But like I said, Giselle gotta be ready for the heat, because Giselle talks about everybody and she clowns everybody. Talk about everybody marriage, talk about everybody relationship. So yeah, when it comes to her own, like, she needs to be ready for the heat. I just think the Jamal reads are tired. You know, like, Monique already gave her the business at the last reunion when she pulled out that damn binder. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm putting my Laura Mercier translucent powder under my eyes and my other top highlighters on just to set it, but I don't let it bake. I just put it there and then I brush it off after. But yeah, like, you know, I get it. But yeah, next topic I want to chat about is the whole Astroworld fiasco. Now, before I chat about this, let me just say that I want to say rest in peace to everybody that lost their lives. Because I feel like people are failing to realize, like, that's the biggest, like, that's the most important thing right now, is the fact that people literally lost their lives. Like, that people lost their lives. Like, everyone is having these debates, but like, y'all need to really be like sensitive. And like, we're literally, like, the biggest thing is that people got harmed. And I feel like that's what we should be focusing on at the end of the day. When it comes down to who's at fault and who's not at fault, I don't think it's single-handedly on Travis. Do I think he plays a part in it? Yes. Because obviously, you know, Twitter's gonna pull up the receipts, and you know, I was going through, you know, the tweets, and they were just talking about how they're pulling up lyrics from his songs, and how, like, yeah, some of the lyrics from his songs do, you know, incite certain behaviors that, you know, we're seeing at Astrofest that, you know, injured people. You know, like all that mosh pit behavior. I get that not everybody does that, but like, you know, when you see those lyrics in his songs and then it's actually happening, you know, and people are getting hurt because of it, you know, like, that's an issue. Like, and he's gotten in trouble for that before, apparently. So, you know, I would say it's definitely irresponsible on his part for, like, promoting that, because at the end of the day, you're not the one in the crowd. You're sitting there on the stage safe and sound, and your fans are there and they can possibly get injured. So I definitely don't think that that's the type of behavior that anybody should be promoting. You know, obviously I've been to concerts, I've been to festivals, but child, I never been to none of them ones where they have, like, you know, the ragers and stuff like that. Like, I ain't never mosh pit. No, like, I ain't never been in none of that. We thank God. But yeah, like, to me, who's the biggest to blame is that daggone venue. Like, that venue just first of all, now a lot of this comes from the vlogs, so, you know, let's just preface that. Apparently, like, the security, it was talking about how he didn't have no security experience when he got hired, and he had never even been to a concert before. Obviously they didn't have enough security, or else they would have been able to control all those kids that were sneaking into the concert. In the beginning of the concert, there's footage of that. They would have been able to identify when people were dying and when people were getting injured, and been able to control the crowd. and also stop them from, you know, pushing against, you know, that front gate. You know, if you've ever been to a concert, there's usually like a front railing that separates the stage and the artist, and there's usually security, like a whole bunch of security in between that. So I definitely would agree that they were understaffed, or else they would have caught things like that. It's like, how did you not see that people were in the crowd dying? And then, of course, you know, this is the way I found out. I was on TikTok scrolling, and, you know, there's that terrible video of the two people trying to tell the cameraman that people were in the crowd dead, and he was just, you know, like, he was like, yo, like, get out of here, like, I gotta do my job. And just an overall disregard for human life, for others, like, just a lot of irresponsibility. So I definitely think that the venue needs to get sued. Whatever company they use to staff needs to get sued. I'm not saying nothing about Travis Scott. Travis Scott already getting sued. And, you know, just say rest in peace to all those lives that were lost, because honestly, that was the saddest part for me. Like, that really, the youngest person they said who passed away was 9 years old. Like, oh boy, that's so terrible. But yeah, I have blended in my face. I'm blended. She's blended. This looks similar to my last one. I feel like I need to add something else. So I'm gonna, since I did say it's kind of like a nighttime, you know, date night look, I'm gonna go into my Morphe palette, my Morphe 360 palette. I'm gonna show you the colors I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this one down here and this one down here before I put on my lashes. Oh my gosh, y'all see how I just be slapping stuff on? Like, I am not a professional, y'all. Like, please, if y'all came here for a professional makeup, she is not the one. She just be slapping the makeup on, hoping it looks good. Honestly, the biggest thing with eyeshadow, blend, girl. Blend for your life. Blend. The reason why your eyeshadow don't look good is because you're not blending. It needs to look cohesive. You can have 10 different colors on your eyes, but as long as they blend, it's not gonna look crazy. Okay. I think that's a little better. I wanted to add eyeliner, but unfortunately I don't know how to do eyeliner without using tape, and I realized that that's probably the first thing I should have done. Okay, y'all, my camera kept dying. Like, I had to let it fully charge, so I was like, I can't, like, if it dies one more time, I was gonna give it. So I had to put my lashes on off camera, which I was gonna do anyway, because I be struggling with lashes, which is why I get individuals. But my lash tech moved to Atlanta recently, so I haven't been able to get my lashes done. And recently I've been like on the hunt to find a new lash tech. So I went to this girl in my area. You know, her price looked good, you know, her work looked good. So okay, I'm putting on NYX ombre blush in the color Nude to Me. This is mad old. As you can see, it's broken. So I've had it for a minute. Personally, I think I like powder brush better than liquid blush. I think that liquid blush is just, sometimes it's just a lot for me. Like, it's really overpowering. Like, when I use that Selena Gomez one I have to use like a smidget, or else I'm gonna be looking crazy. I just used my Fix It Plus Prep and Prime by MAC. Now I'm gonna just add my little finishing touches. Yeah, my lashes, I just got them from Amazon, because I feel like I bought some lashes from the beauty supply store, and they just was like, they suck. So I was like, no, I'm just stick with my Amazon lashes, because, you know, The Amazon lashes don't be disappointing, right? They be giving the girls what it needs to be gave. So I'm using this LA Girl Perfect Precision. This is kind of like a deep purple, which I don't usually do color on my lips. I'm like, you know what? Like a cute little nighttime look. Let me just look at this scar, like, y'all. I'm trying not to fuss about it because I don't want y'all to think like I'm a brat, but like, I don't know, like, I take pride in like my skin. Like, I take care of my skin. So like, the fact that this happened really hurt my feelings. Like, why? Like, I haven't been able to take pictures, make content. Like, it's just really messing with me. So I'm gonna put some NYX Shiny Lip Gloss in the color Sugar Pie, because I don't like the way this is looking. Looks like I just made it worse. Okay, I gotta add brown eyeliner. I can't do this. I can't. I was trying to do something different and not put the brown eyeliner, but like, brown eyeliner never fails. This is failing me. Please, just come to the rescue. That looks much better. Much better. Okay, so I'm gonna put on my top and do my hair real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, so this is my final look. This is my first time with jet black hair. I really it's a funny story behind this wig. This wig is the reason why I have this big old scar on my head. But, you know, we still love her anyway. It's jet black wig. Y'all know the only person that does my hair is the B look. So, of course, she constructed this unit. Closure is from the CBL collection, and the bundles are from Dare to Have Hair. Let me start moving around so I can focus. But yeah, so the closure is from the CBL collection, and the bundles are from Dare to Have Hair. And girl, these curls are from like 3 weeks ago. So, and this top, let me stand up so y'all can see it. I got on like my pajamas. This top is from my collection at Sincerely Asia. I'm gonna be doing a haul on it soon. I did start my own online boutique, which I'm really excited about, and I'm definitely going to be talking to you guys more about that journey. I've kind of been all over the place with that, but I can't wait to share with you guys everything that I've had in store. And I know this video was all over the place because my camera kept dying. I'm so sorry. But if you want more makeup looks, because y'all, first of all, let's talk about how y'all have been eating up the everyday makeup look. Like 6K views. I was like, when it got to 3K, I was like, okay, like, people are watching. When it got to 4K, I was like, oh, people are watching. When it got to 6K, I was like, oh, the girls is watching. And thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Like, I wasn't sure who was gonna watch my videos. Like, I didn't think anybody was gonna watch my videos. So I'm so blessed to be able to have people that are supporting me and that are watching my content and that are subscribing, because we at 250 now. Yeah. So, you know, that's big. That's big. I actually wish I was really going somewhere. Maybe on a date. But anyway, make sure you tune to the next video. The suggested videos on the side. If you see my videos on the side, go watch that. You know what I'm saying? And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.